1989, my thoughts were short, my hair was long. Caught somewhere between a boy and man. She was 17 and she was far from in between. It was summertime in northern Michigan.
Yep, red flag warning. That must be some serious stuff. It is hot all over the Northwest and beyond. 103 degrees, but today it's going to hit, I think they said 108, something like that, here in the Yakima, Washington area. Welcome everybody, Ryan Erlacher here, LAB-182-Biker.com. This is shout out, you guys. Let me know where you're coming from, where you're watching from. I hope that it breaks your day up a little bit, but basically I just have some announcements to make, and if you're listening to this in podcast format later, let me adjust this so it's level. Just understand I'm stripping the audio. I'm actually doing a YouTube live. And hey everybody, thanks for checking in there. I see where everybody's from. Sturgis, I know some of you are at Sturgis. That's awesome. I wish I could have been there this year. Couldn't do it though. Victoria, BC, awesome. Yakima, look at that, Bob Dawson. So just some quick summer announcements here so that you guys know what's going on. First thing is, all of you that have followed for a long time realize that the last 3 years at least, we take August off here at Law Abiding Biker Media. We don't really take it off. We just take off from the audio podcast, which we put out about every 10 days. So you guys just understand, I will strip the audio and put this to the podcast audience too. Thanks for checking in, everybody there from Kentucky. David Perkins, thanks guys for watching. So the podcast, we won't release any audio podcast episodes in August, and I know that bums a lot of you, but like I said, you guys all understand. We got family vacations a little bit. We've got other things going on in the summer. It doesn't mean we're not working. We're working just as hard behind the scenes here, producing, filming videos, editing. We're working with sponsors and all kinds of stuff. So it never slows down here. I got to go on a family vacation recently, and I always have to take my work with me, of course, laptop, because lab never shuts down. But nonetheless, don't get too concerned. The audio podcast will be back up in September. It's still up technically. The reason I say that is a lot of you on here right now are patron members of Law Abiding Biker Media. So note this right now. The email will be going out tonight, tomorrow from your patron member accounts, also via the email list. But we will, this Sunday, you will get to see a podcast. If you are a patron member, if you pledge $3 per piece of content with a monthly cap of no less than 12, it's all over at lawabidingbiker.com/Patreon. Most of you know by now, but you'll get access to that live broadcast that will be taking place this Sunday, August 12th. We will go live at 7 o'clock p.m. Pacific Daylight Time. And again, all that will be in your patron member accounts. You guys know how to do that. And you'll get the link and all that kind of stuff. What we're going to be talking about, I'm going to have Popeye and Law Dog right here in the studio. If you've ever heard those two before, very fun dynamic. The subject on top of it, it's going to be a two-part. You that are watching live will get to see the whole thing, of course, and we'll split it up in kind of two sections, though. It's going to be all on our recent Midwest motorcycle trip, a 10-day, 4,200-mile trip where we went through a whole bunch of states over to the Midwest, and we got to meet a lot of patrons. We're going to break that trip down, tell you all the debacles and the funny stories, what we learned, tips, tricks, all that kind of stuff, and just have an open discussion. Of course, there'll be live chat in there with our patron members, exclusive to you guys. Don't worry. As usual, all of our live patron member only live video events will also later come out. If you're not a patron member, they'll come out later in the regular podcast, but it probably be, before those come out will probably be November before you would ever hear that, because we batch process several months ahead. And I appreciate everybody being here in the live event. So that's the first event. Of course, we're going to stay in contact with all you patron members in the private Facebook group that you have access to and all that kind of stuff. So we don't go away, but I know a lot of you, it bums you out. And we're sorry, we just are trying to be really efficient here as Law Abiding Biker Media continues to explode here in 2018 and just keeps going. It's amazing because of you all out there. So that's the first announcement. Don't forget Big Daddy Kane and Brian White Goat are working their tails off down in the Law Abiding Biker store, and I know a lot of you guys are in contact with them and they help you guys when you're purchasing things. Those guys are just awesome down there, and they're bringing on a whole bunch of new products. So love the channel. Thanks, Easy Money. Thank you all. You guys are the reason that we're still here. If you weren't on here right now, it just wouldn't be the case. 5 years and going strong now, guys. So Big Daddy, shout out Goat down in the Law Abiding Biker store. If you need any help down there, you guys know how to get there. So again, podcast in regular format back up in September, guys. And very exciting. This YouTube channel right here, we're almost going to break 60,000 subscribers. And we thank all of you for that. And our goal is well beyond that. And I'm hoping by the end of 2018, we'll be over 100K subscribers. That's one of my big goals for 2018. We'll see if we make it. But while you're here, don't forget, guys, if you haven't yet, make sure you subscribe, hit that subscribe button and the bell icon, guys. Every time those are hit, another biker joins the revolution. Of course, we want to have you guys involved and part of the biker revolution and just continue to ramp things up. Hi from BC, Ray Locke. Thanks for being here. Jason Richardson, look at that super chat. Here's a little fuel in the lab gas tank. There you go, Jason Richardson, unbelievable buddy. He just gave us a donation via live chat here on our YouTube channel. That can be found, I believe, at the bottom. You can do a super chat, Android or iOS, and just that's the kind of community that's being built here, guys. And it is hot. I started the video with it. I know it's hot where you guys are too. Dudley, Massachusetts. Yeah, good. Enjoy the content. Keep it rolling. Randy Biles, thanks, guys, for the comments popping up there. I'm trying to catch them as they go. But yeah, way to go, Jason. Victor Garza says for the super chat. You guys can send an instant donation. That helps put a little fuel in the Law Abiding Biker gas tank, like he said. So subscribe, make sure your notifications on your phone. That's how you all heard it, because you turn YouTube notifications on your mobile device probably, and you got an alert immediately when we go live. We try to schedule some of those, but sometimes we just do it. Yeah, it's cooling down over in the wet side, so he must be over in the Seattle, Washington area or over that way. 91 over there. Now, we're used to 100 plus over here in Eastern Washington State, but those guys over in Western Washington, I got to bust your chops a little bit. That's like a national emergency over there to be above 90 degrees because it just doesn't get as hot. But it's certainly a muggier hot over there. It's very dry over here in the desert. Yeah, I wish you'd have made it to the ride too there, Moose 3971. He's talking about the trip we did again, which we'll be talking about on all our podcasts. So there you go. And don't forget, guys, when you are listening to the podcast, hit that subscribe button. If you're in iTunes or whatever, give us a 5-star review in the podcast apps, whether that's iTunes or Stitcher, Google Play Music, all that kind of stuff. So we're on Spotify now. If you guys are into Spotify, we are over there too. So we're kind of everywhere. If you guys have any quick questions, I didn't want to go too long. We'll read some of these. Texas was roasting this year. God 106, yeah. Watching in the wet and hot Jersey. Donald Smith says, hey, Donald Smith, thanks for being here, guys. I hope you guys are super hot over in LA too. Yep, oh, I guarantee it. I was just down 2 weeks ago in the San Diego area with my family, and we actually got a little bit of a cool break down there, but I know it gets super hot. Thanks for the videos from Oklahoma. Thanks, iSpike. Yeah, glad you're all from around the world. Cheers from Spike, Western Australia. Awesome. Shout out West Australia, guys. And if you do have any questions, you can pop them real quick, and I'll see. We can't get too deep because I didn't want this to go too long. I hope you're getting some riding in, guys, while you're out there. And you guys going to any 2-in-1 exhaust video cam installs for M8? Yeah, we did do one M8 install, but as more of the guys and people I know get the Milwaukee 8, I definitely can see that coming. And we have a whole bunch of videos I have an edit right now that are going to be coming out to you guys as usual on the YouTube channel. You've probably seen some of the recents that we put out. So that will continue, and I'm going to spend the time this August. I have a little bit of time off from the regular Leo motor job, and I'm going to dive in and get some of this stuff edited up to you. At Ryan Erdocker, cool man. I support all new supporters. iSpike, thanks. Hi from Spain, Eduardo Angulo. I hope I said that right, Eduardo. See, worldwide, guys. That's right, helping as many bikers as we can worldwide. All right, guys, with that said, I'm in the studio, and at least the AC's on right now. Vancouver was 96. Wow, yeah, that's warm for Vancouver for sure. But thanks for being here, guys. Look forward to the live events. Look forward to the upcoming Patron video broadcasts and all that. We're going to have a good time, chat with a lot of you that are in there. Love the Zero 3D Fang front turn signals, says David Reams. Yeah, those are freaking awesome, and we sell the heck out of those in our store. Those are doing really well. Thanks for your support over there, everybody. So other than that, I'm going to get going, guys, and yeah, we'll see you guys later. Make sure whatever you're doing, get out there and ride, guys. That's what's most important. I'm actually, when it cools down a little bit, going to take my 8-year-old. She loves going on an evening ride, so she likes the big bike. She likes the 14 Street Glide Special because it has a backrest. It gives her a little more support and security. So that's what I'm going to do this evening, and it should be absolutely a beautiful evening for that. It'll be t-shirt weather for sure. So, all right, guys, peace out. Hope you're well. Hope you're getting some riding in.